Mako, open a secure channel on the frequency we got from the Blacklist.
Come on, come on. Signal strength is really poor. Oh, there we go. Sorta.
This is unexpected. I greet you on behalf of the Chiss Ascendancy, Bounty Hunter. I am Aristocra Shorehardle Milithier. This hollow frequency hasn't had an inquiry in quite some time. I believe there were no longer any interested parties.
If you got a job, I get interest.
I need someone to hunt the Trandoshan pirate lord Reneget Vause. Are you such an individual?
May as well ask us to hunt the ghost of SWTOR.
You lost me.
Reneget Vause is almost spacer superstition, something to tell the kids.
Just because Vause lurks in what your people quickly refer to as the unknown regions, doesn't mean he does not exist. He is quite real, and presently wreaking havoc on Chiss-occupied territory.
I'll put him out of business.
Deliver on those promises and you'll be generously rewarded. Vause appears to have joined up with the White Moor, a massive confederacy of pirates pillaging Hoth's starship graveyard. Their raids have reduced our salvage operations to smoking wreckage.
Your people can't handle a bunch of pirate scum?
The logistics for a mass deployment aren't favorable. Other arrangements have been made. We've permitted the Empire to use Hoth for strategic purposes in exchange for their assistance dislodging the pirates. Imperial soldiers will handle the White Moor. However, Vause is worth more to us alive.
What's so special about a Trandoshan pirate?
That monster has inflicted unforgivable insult upon my people. The Chiss Ascendancy wishes to see him broken. Our patrols recently captured one of the White Moor pirates out in the wastes. It may be able to point you to Vause once you arrive. I'm transmitting credentials that will allow you unrestricted access to Hoth's surface. Use them to travel to these coordinates. Contact me when you've secured Vause.
Been watching you work. You're good with that blaster.
I've killed how many things now, and you just picked up on that?
Mandalorians can't throw that kind of compliment around lightly. Nice to see a professional in action. Might even learn a few things hanging around you.
Remember how I said I'd avoid SIS databases for the time being? Decided this was a good time to take a crack at the encryption on that SIS creep Carteri's datapad. The encryption is crazy. Someone threw a solid wall of credits into keeping this thing secure.
Anyone goes to that much trouble to keep a secret, it's gotta be something serious.
That's the scary part. I mean, I'm seriously getting the creeps now. What's my family involved in that's worth this kind of money to the Republic?
You're really upset about this.
I don't know if it's about my family or Brayden or just a puzzle I can't solve. It's making me crazy. Anyway, thanks for listening to me babble. Much appreciated.
I'm here to interrogate your prisoner.
This can't be authentic. Wait here. I mean it. You will please excuse my manners before. The prisoner is right this way. Little rat has been nothing but trouble.
I don't need a running commentary.
Think
all the White Maw will be this threatening?
Good luck understanding it. Show yourself out when you're finished.
Hand it over, or you'll become well acquainted with my flame maker. What's your name, buddy?
Go puta badalva no makafesko vami. Kilia kapisa jibinlu. Ango tonton. Jubin lu hamazuiyaya. Tini epatibu. Kebeyote atata. Relompi niete bombom. Ayata suta un titi. Asuna duka rapta darokawa. Chumiko waflo. Karuza suga baknovo. Ubarare duki buja.
Help me find Vause and maybe I can get you sprung.
Ibara parupa suka shini apayaz hutini. Karuza gobidon. Juin lu iladali. Kiluak suga umpi. Lafuza nigayas pa vandokatron. Rilo umpi opizo. Ayeta babatoinipa. Ibioto. Widi hayas chiha. Tansari penoshatsu. Aku sandantenko iki. Lafuzo lampango tipa. Yahusia daina. Ayapa shahala.
Besade mohardas. Bakavas. Good sasek. Outer Affairs Project. Raporas Tajaba. Gurkunska. Oreflexi. Rajo Raunari. Do Unska. Raporas Tajaba. Gurkunska. Oreflexi. Rajo Raunari. Do Unska.
It's not your hunt you should be worried about, Snakeskin.
Wajur Labasat. Pars Potrak. Modraksk. Umbapolua. Das Tanga Rastak. Shiver Skarsk. Zonkelis. Koraha. Raporas Tajaba. Gurkunska. Oreflexi. Rajo Raunari. Do Unska.
You wouldn't be the first unstoppable target I've taken down.
Skocharat Mask Osla. Svetod Tranis. Umbapolua. Your scout pocket. Wajur Labasat. Pars Potrak. Modraksk. Umbapolua. Besade mohardas. Bakavas. Good sasek. Outer Affairs Project.
Lights out. I heard Vause was a holy terror. Why'd he leave you to do the dirty work? Fry, piggy.
Vause didn't think much of us.
Come on, we're paying Blizz another visit. Vause took off. Let his cronies do the dying. Said I wasn't worthy.
Fime nekila ogen fuzo nalapo. Ayafa kamjan karuza. Kodva kinisibe liwe nezin waleze kandaleno. Ngo pudava dalva noma confesco vami. Kimina ni halaneza nimba ni hala kamanahana.
I'll track Vause down the old-fashioned way.
Espavandunta vin. Tashi yahosa yadan. Papaton lomo. On sponsor ventuti. Akusa dinin. Bobolo mandaya. Fenobada hinakas. Baba hamzuye lupariana kujunzo. Baba kilolo kaminotor ka kolopo. Masa chakosa linchakan fuhun. Obligondo kita wabakawami. Ombokobe kabami gabene.
Know anything to help me deal with Aor?
Widi hayas chiha. Tansari penoshatsu. Aku sandantenko iki. No fuso lampago no tipa. Yahosia daina. Ayapa shahala. Uja kalopo chuvara kawana nabi. Chikua ibana ileta zuza domonolumi. Chakosa bifanete mambe nenga unti. Fime nekila ogen fuso nalapo. Karusa gobidon. Juin lu iladali. Kiluak suga umpi. Lafuza nigayas pa vandokatron. Rilo umpi opizo. Ayeta babatoinipa. Ibioto.
Never met a Jawa who couldn't turn tech to scrap in 10 seconds flat.
Ombokobe kabami gabene. Ayata suta un titi. Asuna duka rapta darokawa. Chumiko waflo. Karusa suga baknovo. Ubarare duki buja. Kilia kapisa jibinlu. Ango tonton. Jubinlu hamazuiyaya. Tini epatibu. Kebeyote yatata. Relompi niete bombom. Persa bantulu tenga. Oko hamasusi helulu. Riwa tini aruba. Ce cosa niente baba yara para. Ibana perge. Kelisi Isley nited mimi.
Slam Streaver, Field Tuner, Heat Resistor. Got it.
Kodva kinisi beliwe nezin walezek handaleno. Ngo pudava dalva no confesco vami. Kimina ni halaneza nimba ni hala kamanahana. Ngo pudava dalva no confesco vami.
Whoa, buddy, we're just salvagers. Don't want no trouble. Ain't getting paid to catch blaster fire.
Relax. I'm not interested in blood. I'm looking for Slam Streaver. Blizz sent me.
Blizz? You're pulling my leg. Really? I'm glad to hear the little guy's okay. Never sat right with me, what Vause done to him.
Blizz said you could help me find some equipment.
I'm just an old part picker. But I reckon if Blizz sent you to me, he knew I could do you some sort of good. I'll do whatever I can to help. What did Blizz send you for?
I need a couple of your heat resistors and a 3-phase field frequency tuner from Blizz's stash.
Well, heat resistor's no problem. That phase tuner could be another story. Foreman divvied up most of Blizz's stuff between the salvage crews, but I'll have a look. Well, you're in luck. Everything you asked for is here. What's left of Blizz's stuff, too. I appreciate it if you could get that back to him. And tell him I'm sorry, would you?
That much I can do.
Thanks. That means a lot to me. It's about time we pack it up. The foreman's gonna figure out we helped you, and he won't take kindly to that. We ain't much good in a scrap, and likely won't get far without someone who is.
Lend a hand?
Let's not waste any more time.
I'll cover the rear.
Come on, boys. We're getting out of here. We ought to be able to make it from here. Thanks for sticking your neck out for us. We'd have never made it.
Show me your gratitude some other time. I got a cyborg to kill.
Be careful. That fella's packed with more tech than an Arshadad chop shop. And has about as many screws loose.
You take care of Blizz for me, yeah?
Egnorki na nyanika patsi frudoviti crew.
I'm only here for you, Aor.
Inefid, hofuko papapamiar buk skiriodum sientiantardiaer. Egmor bruk ior ganyemel nulan vol ekitala tilmura marto.
I'm not going to enjoy this, but maybe it's for the best.
Arjaga antit Peter chot fifla.
Slam asked me to bring you this.
Kodva kinisi beliwe nezin walezek handaleno. Cosa bantulu tenga. Oko hemasusi halulu. Riwatini aruba. Ce cosa niente baba yara para. Ibana perge. Kelisi Isley nited mimi.
Could have been worse. You could have been left with nothing at all.
Fime nekile ogen fuzo nalapo. Kilia kapisa jibinlu. Ango tonton. Jubinlu hamazuwiyaya. Tini epatibu. Kebeyote yatata. Relon pinyete bombom. Ayata suta un titi. Asuna dukarata darokawa. Chumiko waflo. Karusa suga batnovo. Ubalare duki buja.
What's a rock river?
Karusa gobidon. Jubinlu inadari. Kiluwak suga umpi. Napusa nigayas pa vandokatron. Rilo umpi piso. Ayeta babatoinipa. Ibioto. Uja kalopo chubar kawana nabi. Chikua ibana iletas lusa domanalumi. Chakosa bifanete mambe nenga unti. Fime nekila ogen fuzo nalapo. Widi hayas chiha. Tansari penoshatsu. Aku sandantenko iki. No fuzo lampago no tipa. Yahosia daina. Ayapa shahara.
Nice guy. Time to show him what a real loss looks like.
Baba Hamzuye, Luperena Kudunzo. Baba Kirulok, Minotor Kolopo. Asa Chakosa Limchakan Fuhun. Obligondo Kita Baba Kawami. Omokobe Kabami Gabene. Nagwazi Niko Nigaka Kumbupi Kumbababla. Kwaba Yinso Yamayuka Nikiti Dozonki. Choba di cast for Ndele. Ayafa Kam Jam Karuza. Espa Vandunta Vin. Kashi Yahosa Yadan. Topaton Lomo. Osponsa Ventuti. Akusa Dinin. Bobolo Mandenga. Venabada Hinakas.
He's not gonna have an army when I find him.
Zomblaba Nagazi, Lavena Zonumina Akawinu tonight. Kodva Kinisi Beliwe Nezin Walezek Handaleno. Go Pudava Dalva Noma Confesco Vami. Kimina ni Halaneza Nimba ni Halakamanahana. Kilia Capisa Jibinlu. Ango Tonton. Jubinlu Hamazuiyaya. Tini Epatebu. Ebiote Atata. Velompi Niete Bombom.
Hey, over here, please! You gotta help us! They've got us chained to the equipment, and they cut off our thermal shields if we give them any trouble.
He's not exaggerating. Alien scum are working us to death.
Help us.
What do I have to do to bust you out of here?
We need you to lock out the thermal shield controls and get the keys to our shackles so we can make a run for it. You can take my thermal shield if you could free us. You probably need it more than I do.
Don't be an idiot, that's suicide!
It's the only chance we've got.
Take this heat resistor. I won't be needing it.
Thank you. I'll hold out as long as I can.
Don't worry. It's covered.
That's quite a kit you're sporting, Bounty Hunter. Bet you spilled a lot of blood to get it. Now, whose pride did I wound so badly that they resorted to a hired gun? The Republic? The Empire? Both?
Hate to burst your bubble, but you're just the means to an end.
You really have no idea who I am, do you?
Just some ugly alien about to eat a blaster to the face.
You've got no idea what you're into. Before that crack, I might have let you go, if you begged. I was one of the Republic's finest, Merc. Best training, best equipment, best assignments. If they'd offered the best pension, I'd probably still be there. If you came here looking for an easy kill, you made a grave mistake. You like it hot, Jackna. I'm not dying alone.
Maybe, maybe not. But you are dying.
The heat resistor you gave Paul helped, but it was still too much for him. He passed out.
Don't worry, he'll make it, even if I have to drag him all the way.
Nice, you put aside your differences.
If I make it off this ice ball, I'm petitioning for a discharge. I'm done killing good men.
I thought we were goners. Thank you.
I thought comm traffic was impossible out here.
Kodva Kinisi Beliwe Nezin Walezek Handaleno. Go Pudava Dalva Noma Confesco Vami. Kimina ni Halaneza Nimba ni Halakamanahana. Kilia Capisa Jibinlu. Ango Tonton. Jubinlu Hamazuiyaya. Tini Epatebu. Ebiote Atata. Velompi Niete Bombom. Espa Vandunta Vin. Kashi Yahosa Yadan. Topaton Lomo. Osponsa Ventuti. Akusa Dinin. Bobolo Mandenga. Venabada Hinakas.
If this guy's such a big deal, why didn't I just start with him?
Ayata Suta un Titi. Asuna Dugarapta Darotowa. Chumiko Waflo. Karuza Suga Batnovo. Ubayare Duki Buja. Nagwazi Niko Nigaka Kumbupi Kumbababla. Kwaba Yinso Yamayuka Nikiti Dozonki. Choba di cast for Ndele. Ayafa Kam Jam Karuza. Karuza Gobidon. Jibinu Inadari. Kilowatt Suga 1P. Dofuso niga es pa Vandoka Tron. Lilo upio piso. Ayito babatonipa. Idioto.
If he's got an axe to grind, he might be willing to help take down the Trandoshan.
Baba Hamza ye luperina kujunzo. Baba kilo lo kumeno to kolopo. Asa chakosa lincha kan fuhun. Obligondo kita baba kawami. Omo kobe kawami gabene. Kodva kinesi beliwe nesin wala ze kandaleno.
Same as what we're doing. They earned each other's respect.
Baba lo madayo. Asa chakosa lincha kan fuhun. Kodva kinesi beliwe nesin wala ze kandaleno. Go pudava dalva no makatesco vami. Kimina ni hala nesa ni ba ni hala kamanahana.
I'll chat with Vause as soon as I'm done with Kren.
Atufer, ilhakan arjes niesni bernitik moranafne. Tore shafner shava.
If you know who I am, you know why I'm here.
Fitness jiu doriki da shiu doriki fifi patja. Maru gelgest mattekis kili jammis den jibbalba. Zekiles ni me bakbedista da basdiat albin farvutorkes ni.
He gonna feel the same way after I wipe the floor with you?
Fitness jiu doriki da shiu doriki fifi patja. Bibien sortamilje, kausnadil na makampietne harmalan margumak.
I can respect that. I'll participate in your ritual.
Maru gelgest mattekis kili jammis den jibbalba. Bibien sortamilje, kausnadil na makampietne harmalan margumak. Fitness jiu doriki da shiu doriki fifi patja.
I think you better tell me what this is.
Zekiles ni me bakbedista da basdiat albin farvutorkes ni. Atufer, ilhakan arjes niesni bernitik moranafne. Zekiles ni me bakbedista da basdiat albin farvutorkes ni. Victie stinkenquesh. Ilhakan arjes niesni bernitik moranafne. Maru gelgest mattekis kili jammis den jibbalba. Bibien sortamilje, kausnadil na makampietne harmalan margumak.
Don't die just yet, Kren. I still need your comm codes.
Maru gelgest mattekis kili jammis den jibbalba. Fitness jiu doriki da shiu doriki fifi patja. Zekiles ni me bakbedista da basdiat albin farvutorkes ni.
Like you said, at least you won't be alone.
Maru gelgest mattekis kili jammis den jibbalba. Zekiles ni me bakbedista da basdiat albin farvutorkes ni. Bibien sortamilje, kausnadil na makampietne harmalan margumak.
Das Tangarvas tak. Shivertskarsk kus zomkalis.
I'm tired of cleaning up the White Maw's trash. I came here to put you away. Nothing's gonna keep me from doing that. Eeyore, Graddock, and Kryn couldn't stop me. I don't think you can either. No more hunting, Vause. This is a challenge, not a game.
Scout the battleground?
What are you raving about now? You're a few bolts short of a droid.
Chapter 6.
Now comes the fun part. I'm a warrior first. Let's finish this right.
That meant more than you know.
Time to turn Vause over to the Chiss.
You remind me of someone. A friend of mine, Cordan Ordo. Great Alorad. Served with him and his clan on Eriadu. Told you about that, right?
Pretty sure you didn't.
Sent in to secure a weapons factory. Half the planet is factories. Like Coruscant, but dirtier. Pretty quiet, except for snipers and mines. Real trouble was waiting in the factory. Resistance fighters, geared with stealth generators, hiding among the workers.
How'd you flush them out?
Stealth fields don't fool thermal detonators. Cordan got most of the workers out. Got us undercover. Could have been worse. Good at thinking on his feet. Sorta like you.
Guess I could do worse. I got a body for you to take off my hands.
That is one ugly creature. What do you kill him with, a garbage masher? Sir, your bounty hunter has returned with a Trandoshan corpse. What's left of it matches Reneget Vause's description.
I see he could not be taken alive. Still, Vause dead is better than another failure. You will be paid in full.
Glad you decided not to make a fuss about it.
The important thing is that Vause can cause no more trouble for the Ascendancy. That concludes our business, if there is nothing else.
What are you gonna do with your prisoner now?
When there is no longer any use for it, it'll be executed for its crimes against the Ascendancy.
He's harmless. Just let him go.
The White Maw's in shambles. You don't need to keep Blizz locked up.
The alien was a member of an organization that has caused a lot of damage to Chiss sovereign territory.
Enough, Kel. The creature's crimes are hardly exceptional, and its worth is questionable. If you agree to a reduction of your pay, I'll release it to your custody.
If it weren't for his help, you wouldn't have Vause right now. That not enough?
A fair point. Kel, release the creature, and see that it is delivered to the bounty hunter ship.
Yes, sir.
Again, a pleasure dealing with you. Consider yourself a guest of the Ascendancy while on Hoth.
Chikua ibana iletas lusa domanalumi. Kodva kinisi beliwe nesin waleze kandaleno.
Behave yourself and pull your weight, and you can stay.
Aku sandantenko iki.
There goes the peace and quiet.
Oh, hush. We're all glad to have you along, Blizz.
I'll second that.
Looks like the Chiss sent the payout. Wow, you think we'll rake in this much on all our jobs now?
The Blacklist ones, anyway.
Well, if we're done here, I'm gonna go take a nice, long shower.
Take Blizz with you. I don't think he's familiar with the concept.
Someone's calling to congratulate you. I can't miss this.
Well, so much for hazing. We're the only ones looking foolish. An unprecedented success.
I'll admit it. You're good.
Now that you're up to your ears in credits, you'll need an excuse to spend them.
My wish list's already 10 parsecs long.
Mine too, but you need to take a little time for yourself now and again. We decided all this success of yours is cause for celebration, so we're throwing you a party. We've procured a penthouse suite for the occasion. Best spot on the promenade, I'm told.
You'd better show.
Who could resist an invitation like that?
Come on, big guy. You never show me a good time.
It has been all work and no play.
You're the best.
Are you two finished?
The room's already booked on Nar Shaddaa. You can meet us there.
Guess you really lucked out signing up with me. Now that they've left the White Maw, they shouldn't have anything to worry about.
Mind if I ask you a personal question?
You want to ask me something? Ask.
What made you enter the Great Hunt?
It's not something I can just sum up for you.
Asked myself the same question. Got that answer too. Next hunt gets called. I plan to be there.
Meet our new product. Had our salt shipment bottled as special tablets to help organics retain water. Now we just need to seal the deal. I want you with me when our prospective buyer calls. Keep him from getting too comfortable. We'll be meeting an Arcona named Gruna to convince him to act as our supplier to the colony.
I thought you were gonna be the supplier.
Unless you want to start making regular trips to the middle of nowhere, we need a middleman. This chump would do anything for enough credits to get off Tatooine. I don't think it'll take much to get poor Gruna to bite. Gruna, good to hear from you. Looking well. Lose some weight?
Cagriso esatu parai.
Oh, him? Never mind him. Had to let go of my last security detail in favor of this one. Consummate professional. Say hello. Manners aren't part of the job description, you understand. You know, Gruna, I'm a bit of a philanthropist. Did I mention that?
Grojaman.
My visit to Tatooine left me inspired by the plight of rugged folks like yourself trying to squeeze life out of that dust bowl. Making life easier for the little guy, that's my motto. And helping you hardworking souls is now my personal mission.
Sorry, dry air.
So, as I was saying, the top chemists at Rowing Industries developed this little wonder for us. A compound designed to maximize water retention in organic life forms. The benefit to hardworking subsistence farmers such as yourself is immeasurable.
Pandravimos pandimas protestada videratai. Smalsio populas mana ir padre mana narcali.
It's a better plan for your savings than investing in this garbage. This is lower than I'm willing to sink, Galt.
Sia I pankia das imit viano?
I must be having some kind of flashback. Can't find decent help these days. Just let me handle my associate and we'll finish our business. Snap out of it, buddy. It's Geller. Geller Rowing, your boss. Don't mess this up.
Need me to remind you who's boss?
Oh, ease off, if it means that much to you. I can't even begin to express my disappointment.
Aikaios naba, jotinai rodo kad itinas?
Looks like I'm sending you the whole shipment, free of charge. Choke on it. Just so we're clear, me talking to you doesn't mean I'm not still irked about that last job.
Getting the silent treatment from you would be a blessing.
Watch it, or I'll start practicing my singing. I think it's fair to say you owe me another go, and not just anything. I'm talking about a big score. I'm sure I can think of something that won't upset your precious sensibilities.